back with another one. And we all know this was what was going to happen. I'm getting straight to it, man. Man, Jerry Jones has pushed, if not the best, edge rusher in the league to say he wants out of Dallas. Man, for the Cowboys fans, a lot of us already expected this to happen. He should have got the deal done. I feel like after year 3, he should have got a new deal. Of course, we know he signed, and he was still playing up under his rookie contract. But when you have I don't even know what type of mentality that Jerry Jones have, or the way that he goes about it with doing contracts and deals with his players, but it does not work. And he's wondered why our Cowboys has been the laughingstock of the NFL. And we're going to continue to be in the laughingstock with Jerry Jones being the head guy running the team. And he's the owner of the team. We all know that. But he plays the GM role. Sometimes you ask me, he want to be coached too. But he just coaching from the box. So Micah Parsons said he has told Stephen Jones, which is Jerry Jones' son, who play as the acting general manager. But we all know Pops is running the show. He's making all these decisions. Stephen might have his way with certain things and certain ideas, but for the most part, Jerry is running the show. And Michael Parsons said that he actually personally told Stephen Jones that he went out of Dallas. He said, thanks, Dallas. It's been cool. It's been good. But I'm finna move on because the owner, Jerry Jones, don't want to, give me the contract that I deserve, man. And if you look for the last, I want to say 3 to 4 seasons, the last 3 seasons, bro has been top 3 in sacks. Top 3 in sacks. And if you look at everybody else, Watt from Pittsburgh, Garrett from Cleveland, Crosby for the Raiders. I forgot the guy. I think he on the Bengals. He go crazy too. All these guys has inked a new deal. Has got they bag. And Jerry Jones still continue year after year to play these, I don't know what kind of games, you know what I'm saying, he playing, but this is why we can't get to the NFC Championship, let alone the Super Bowl. And this is why people say the Cowboy fans are delusional. They think they're going to they think they're going to win it this year. They think, and you know what's so crazy? On paper, we be having the squad on paper. We have the roster on paper. But due to the fact that Jerry Jones is running the show, he don't want to get no real coach that's going to really take over that locker room and, you know what I'm saying, run it how he run it. Jerry puts people in places that's still going to let him control, you know what I'm saying, their actual role in the team. So say if he hires a new coach, he hires a coach that's not going to be like a strong-minded coach that's going to demand his locker room and run show his way. That coach is going to really kind of do things Jerry way to make Jerry feel good. But let's just listen to this little clip, man, what he had to say about when it came to signing Parsons or just signing players in particular. He just don't be making no sense, man. So let's check him out. Again, speaking out the side of his neck about the Dallas Cowboys.
The other thing I would say is contracts are 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
There's a lot of water under the bridge if you step out there and do something in the first 2 or 3.
Okay.
You can get hit by a car.
Fuck.
Seriously. And so there's a lot to look at over a lot of years that could make a big difference. Have you ever heard of any clubs committing to players and then they didn't pan out after they committed to them?
No.
We have.
Yeah.
So as y'all seen, as y'all heard, like, what is he talking about? Like, it's not making sense, bro. This is football. Not only just football, it's the NFL. Guys get hurt all the time. That's just the dice you have to roll with players and your team when it comes to contracts. But this is just not any roll of the dice, man. This is a guy that then showed us time after time, year after year, snap after snap, that he's going to give us 150% no matter what. He really thought what he said was like the mic drop explanation to why he's BSing about this deal with Parsons. It shouldn't even got to this point to where this man had to request a trade and have to go public to the social media and all that other stuff like that. And Micah Parsons said they haven't even reached out to his agents to even speak on a contract. Jerry, this is our best player on the team. No matter what side of the ball, he's the best player on the team. Number 11 from Penn State, this is the best player on our team. Man, sign the guy, man. Stop doing these BS tactics to where you making players not want to play for you. You're making Dallas a destination that nobody wants to go to. And I bet if you did a poll or made it anonymous and just went through the NFL and asked players, would they play for Dallas? They'll say yes. A lot of players will say that, yeah, I play for the team. But why wouldn't you play for Dallas? I would say the number one thing they will say is Jerry Jones. Hands down. Guaranteed they would say Jerry Jones is the reason why they wouldn't play in Dallas. And then he give this I don't even know what to call it, analogy, if I'm misusing the word. But he, like, dude, what getting hit by a car has to do with anything? Bro, it's the NFL. People get hurt all the time. But this is just not any old player, man. This is a player, 3-time Pro Bowler. All Pro. I think he's like 50 sacks in the last 3 seasons. Defensive Player of the Year. As a rookie, I think he won Rookie of the Year, Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. Either way it go, man. The stats and, man, he should have been got the deal. Shouldn't have got to this point. But we seen him do this with Lamb. We seen him do this with Dak. And I love Dak. I love Dak. He's our quarterback. But you gave Dak so much money. As Cowboys fans, we felt like, look, bro, you could have spread that money around just a little bit more. Dak has been getting injured. We did get Pickens, you know what I'm saying? During the offseason and stuff like that. That, to me, that's a victory. And if that don't pan out, we gonna have to look at Dak for real. Because now that we have 2 weapons that he can get the ball to, we shouldn't have no problem with our passing attack. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no more just double teaming Lamb and, basically we have nobody else to throw it to. Pickens is a dog. He could be a number 1 on any other team. So it's going to be awesome to see them 2 guys line up on the field, because now defense is going to have to pick and choose on who they want to double team and how they want to play when we line up. We still need our running back situation. But I'm kind of sidetracking, because if I could talk about how, the Cowboys is Jerry Jones is not moving pieces the right way, and then he takes forever to sign these guys, and then when he do sign them, now he got to give them way more than what they were supposed to, because other people done ink deals and all that stuff like that. And then there's no more paper to be spread around to any other players and stuff like that. So it's just like, Jerry, at what point are you going to realize, man, doing it your way is not working? Y'all remember when, and I hate even speaking about this because I was a kid, but I remember this vividly. Y'all remember when Jimmy Johnson and all them, you know what I'm saying? And during those times, man, that was a strong-minded coach, man, that had the locker room. The guys loved playing for him. They loved, you know what I'm saying, lining it up every Sunday for Jimmy Johnson. And Jerry Jones didn't like that. The players respected Jimmy more than they respected him. Jerry, that's football, bro. That's football. But since he couldn't put his ego to the side, he thought the best thing to do was get Jimmy Johnson out of there. And we didn't go to the Super Bowl that year. I think San Francisco won it that year when they got it in. Then the following year, was it Barry Switzer or somebody we had in there? We won the Super Bowl. Everybody knew that was Jimmy Johnson team still. But we need to get back to having a coach like that where he can pick his, you know what I'm saying, where he can, in the office, that's all you, Jerry. That's all you, bro. We understand this your team, this your baby, this your, you know, you got to go in your pocketbook to pay players. But man, you have to realize the reason why we haven't got back to those heights again is because mainly you've been in the way of that. So Parson, we not mad at you. We understand. You should have been got paid. It shouldn't have got to this point. We all know you love and wants to play for the Dallas Cowboys. You don't want to wear another jersey, but when you feel like you're being unappreciated and you feel like you're not being valued for the person or for the team that you lace it up for, every Sunday put your body on the line, and they're not valuing you and not putting you, you know what I'm saying, putting you and your family and your life at a higher regards, then I understand. So him one out of Dallas, man, I wasn't shocked. I was more like, it was one of them, here we go again moments with dealing with Jerry Jones, man. But there's so much more I could say. I can speak on the Cowboys, but with the season being just a little under or just a little over a month away, man, we hope we get the deal done. Parson, I don't want to see you sit out for this season and stuff like that, then go somewhere that you value. You know what I mean? Because I know there's plenty of teams that's probably reaching out that want to reach out and get you on their squad, and they're going to pay you the big dollars. You know what I'm saying? So we just going to have to sit and see how this plays out, see how this pans out. You know how we have seen it in the past, y'all. So Cowboys Nation, let's keep hope. At the bitter end, right before the season start or whatever, let's see if the deal will go through, man. But till then, man, it's Melly World, and the Cowboys is tripping again. I'll catch y'all on the next one.